What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today, we're talking about women becoming teachers. So, women have completely taken over the job of being a teacher. 77% are women. Almost anything done by mostly women, of course, will have the narrative that it's so hard to do. It's so hard to be a nurse. It's so hard to be a secretary. It's so hard to be a mom. There's nothing that these women can go through in these jobs that will ever compare to being a man having to lay concrete or work at an oil rig. Ever since 2020, women that are teachers have been going onto social media and complaining about their jobs. They set schedules, summers, and holidays off and don't have to do any physical labor. What could they be possibly complaining about? Let's take a look. You never see guys in the oil rig complaining about their job.
I've been a teacher for about 4 to 5 years, and I've literally worked at least 4 schools, and here's why. Because it's miserable. Here are the top few things that make teaching literally miserable. Number one is the administrators. It's not the children. It's literally the administrators. Because I believe that when they leave like a teaching position and go a little bit higher up, they get like this, go on a power trip where they don't know how to talk to teachers.
That's completely true. I'm going to give her that one. Women running schools is scary.
They're very, very disrespectful. And this is not every single administrator, but most are. Teachers get talked to like they're 5-year-olds. Like, clap if you hear me. Clap twice if you hear me. In meetings, to me, is so degrading. Like, it's all the time. Or like talking to you like in a baby voice or constantly trying.
See, men will just accept it. They'll just say, okay, well, I'm getting paid, whatever.
They're constantly trying to quiz you and make sure that you heard what they said. Like, they'll say something and then literally be like, okay, so what did I say? And there's like grown people respond, no, ma'am. It's disrespectful because you're constantly talking to teachers as if they're already doing something wrong. And I don't appreciate it. Number 2 is the pay. The reason I've job hopped so many times and is not just because like the jobs were miserable, but also because the pay was miserable. And now I'm making in just 4 years, literally double what I used to make 4 years ago when I first started out teaching. And that's because I job hop. So if you are a new educator, please do not stay complacent in one spot and just keep working thinking you're not going to get good raises. You're just not. There's not a lot of growth. If you don't want to move up to the administrator ladder, up the administration ladder, then you need to just job hop to make more money. Look into charter schools, look into picking up contracts, especially if you have your SPED license as well, you could be making a lot more. Number 3 is the documentation and paperwork. It's like excessive. It's like, you have to fill this out. You have to do that. It's like, okay, great. Lesson plans, fine. But then oh, well, now we're doing intervention. You need to have lesson plans for intervention. And now you have to do this. And now you have to fill out that. And to keep a daily log of this and do that. And this feedback paperwork and this and that. Like, it's literally, teaching has become like 40% paperwork. 40% documentation and meetings and all this extra BS that literally has.
Yeah, it's funny. The complaints that she's saying are the complaints men have when they work in corporate or any other female-run organization.
And meetings and all this extra BS that literally has nothing to do with your job and takes away from actually teaching your kids, actually literally meeting their goals.
It's no wonder these kids can't read these days.
Literally meeting their goals, which especially in like the SPED world is so important because they have IEP goals and you have to make sure that you're working on those goals, right? But no, they busy you up with 85 other things. Like, I just started a job somewhere today and I already can tell it's not going to be good because everything that they've told me that I'll have to do, like 60% of it has nothing to do with my actual position. So I don't see myself staying here long because of that. And then I think I'm on number 4. Number 4 would be the just lack of time to actually do all the documentation. Like I said, tying into number 3, of the lack of time and everything to do everything that you have to do, right? All the paperwork and everything. It's almost that they're literally like delusional to the fact that it just cannot be humanely done without taking away from teaching the children. And I don't know if they've noticed this, but the more you ask teachers to do paperwork and documentation, the worse the scores will be. Because do you think I'm going to go home with the pay that I get? Do you think I'm going to go home and do it? No. So I just think if you're thinking about going into education, don't freaking do it. If you do it, job hop. That's the only way you're going to get paid more money. But it's just very frustrating. And I just wanted to come out and like share it with other people. Like, it's literally one of the worst professions on this planet. You get no respect. You don't get talked to like you're an adult, even a human almost sometimes. And the pay is crap. And like the workload is massive. Even with summers off, like people are like, oh, but you get summers off. No, we get paid for 10 months. And then that money is divided out over 12 months. Like it's not like, oh, we just get paid over something. No, it's just budgeting our paychecks for us. Okay. Like that's literally all it is.
You do get summers off. I mean, okay. Anyways, doesn't the average teacher make like $75K? Let's face it. Our generation is in a testosterone crisis thanks to modern lifestyle, poor diet, and environmental toxins. Low testosterone can sabotage your health and vitality. Reclaim your edge and bring your levels back to where they belong so you can live stronger, healthier, and with purpose. That's where Man's Edge from Neutronics Labs comes in. The powerful formula combines 4 clinically proven ingredients: fenugreek, IGF-1, NO2, and Tongkat Ali to ignite your body's own testosterone factory. Studies show fenugreek, along with IGF-1 and other clinically backed ingredients in Man's Edge, can help boost your testosterone up by 46%. Plus, Man's Edge patented liposome delivery has up to 98% absorption, far better than your typical powders or pills. So, you can actually feel the difference. Right now, you can save 50% on all orders when you auto ship and use my code PEARL. Get the edge today and don't settle for anything less. Visit getmansedge.com and reclaim your vitality today. All right, let's see what's next. Okay.
I think I'm at the point now where every day that I come to this job is just like,
how are they complaining about the job when they still have the job?
I need a change.
Like, aren't they afraid their employer is going to see this? Like, don't you want to quit on your terms?
Holy guacamole, being a teacher with anxiety is one of the worst things ever. Because I woke up and my anxiety was through the roof for no apparent reason. And I can't just call out of work for that. So I had to go in. And luckily, I have a co-teacher who kind of helps balance things out. But I was basically at the point of like, I need to lock myself into a room. I can't even like talk to adults and just work in silence. And you can't do that as an elementary school teacher or any teacher. And it's a Friday at the end of the school year. So the kids are wild. And every 5 seconds, I was like, I'm going to cry. I don't know why, but I'm going to cry. And then because my energy is just all over the place, I feel like the kids feed off of that, even though I'm trying to hide it. And at the end of the day, when they left, I couldn't even leave the room. I was like, I just need to stand here for a while. And then I went and sat in my car and couldn't even drive away because I just couldn't get myself together. Then I came home, and the only reason why I came right inside was because I had to use the bathroom. Otherwise, I would have sat in my car before even coming into my house. Like, if I worked in the kind of job where you could work from home, I would have worked from home, no problem, and still been able to do my work, but just like not been around the overstimulation that just like escalates the anxiety. And even though it's the end of the school year and I have days left to use, I hate using them for something like this.
I don't know how you survive. I really don't know how you get through it. I'd like to contrast really quick. Day in the life on a oil rig, just to show what the men are not complaining about. So this is a boat.
The offshore oil drilling platform. Come and go, but there is an iron.
Better video of like going.
The oil and gas industry has become one of the positions mentioned, one of the most critical.
Let me see if I can find one of it like going. Okay, here we go.
There's two things.
Yeah, so these guys don't complain. You see this? And the women, I just like to remind.
Truly, teaching is one of the most agonizing
Okay, wait.
Truly, teaching is one of the most agonizing professions.
Like, really, the most agonizing? Truly?
Truly, teaching is one of the most agonizing professions that requires you to basically sign over your mind, body, and soul to a sea witch. But there's a reason that we do. And some of you, I think, are waiting for the phrase, remember your why. And no, I am not going to use that manipulative phrase on you. But my heart today is meant to show you that you are, were, could be, want to be a teacher for a reason. And it's okay to hate it. It's okay to have bad days, months.
Like, can you imagine? You're like, see you, Miss whatever. See you, Miss Johnson. I'll see you tomorrow. And then you just see this on TikTok.
It's okay to have bad days, months, years. It's okay to complain. It's okay to throw a tantrum out of frustration because your job sucks. And it sucks the living everything out of you. It's also okay to feel the good, to be proud of yourself for making a copy that day, connecting with one student or with all of them. It's okay to let the good in every now and again.
Yeah. See, again, women have no idea. We have no idea how good we have it. But let me know in the comments, what is the worst job you have ever worked and the best job you've ever worked? Have you ever been a teacher? Is it as bad as they say? Let me know in the comments and we will pin the best one. Like the video on your way out, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.